Hi y'all, it's Joanne. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be making something a little bit different for me anyway. I'm going to make some vintage styled index cards into journal cards. I'm using the 4x6 ones, and I'm going to actually decorate the side with without the lines. I love having the lines for journaling. But anyway, I'm going to be using inks and a couple of techniques that are new for me. And I was inspired by a couple of videos I saw over on, I think it's pronounced Shanuki Art. I'm going to have it linked below so you can just go to her channel. She's got quite a few really interesting videos. But what we're going to do, got my acrylic block. I'm going to take some inks. We can use an ink block and a little bit of water. Now, she used a spray bottle, but I have my water brush here. I'm just going to use that. Move that ink around a little bit. And then take the card and just basically drag it right across. Well, I'm moving the whole ink block, but move it right across the ink block and pick up the ink on here. And just do a few layers like this. Get a little more water on it. Do a few different layers of things, and then we'll just do a couple. At the end, we'll decorate them. But there are a few different techniques that we can use on here. Okay, that's one. I think I'm going to put another color. I've got green and blue. I think I'm going to do the blue. I've tried both, and this time I'm going to use the, what do you call these? The distress stains. I'm going to wipe my block off a little and then put some blue. Just put a little bit of water in here. And then do the same thing. Just kind of slide it through this, your wet ink. I think the beauty of it is you never know what you'll end up with. Just kind of let that run down a little. Just a little more running. You'll have light spots and dark spots. And then you can do that as much as you want. We can put some more. Well, I've got a little bit more here on the block. Might as well mop it up. Get my cloth. Wipe the block off. Okay, so that's the first step. And like I said, you can add multiple colors. Let's go ahead and do one more. I think I might even do this one green and blue. Not add the brown at all. But you do, whatever colors you want, obviously. Use the inks. You could even use some watered down acrylics. I like having the streaky lines. And let's try a little bit of green. Let's see what we end up with here. used the green in a while. I don't know if that's even coming out. I don't know if any, not much. I think I'm gonna switch and use this. This is the peel paint, and it's an oxide, so that will react with the water. Good bit on there. Just gonna wipe my brush a little bit, but we're gonna have the blue and green anyway, so don't think it's gonna matter that much. And same thing, just kind of slide it or dab it, or yeah, whatever you want to do. See what we end up with. Okay, I think that's kind of interesting. What do you think? Just kind of let this drip a little. I think these make nice backgrounds. Okay, let me move this over to dry. Wipe my block off. Okay, get this out of the way. Okay, now I did a couple the other day, yesterday, and these are dry now. So I'm going to do the next step on these while these first two dry. Now on the video, she used gesso. She put a little bit of gesso on her fingers and just kind of, you know, scattered it around a little bit just to lighten it up in places. But I'm not sure what's happened to my gesso. I can't find it. It's kind of disappeared on me. Then I tried finding my white acrylic paint, and I can't find that either. I don't know if they ran away together or what they did, but I can't find either one of them. I'm going to keep looking before I go out and buy more. They should be here, but isn't that weird how things just kind of get gobbled up in your craft room? Or at least that's true for me. This was on a spiral notebook, so I've got this rough edge here, and I'm going to leave it because I like it. So since I don't have gesso, I was trying to think of something else I could do, and I saw and talked to Lindsay over at Nevermore Creations. She had taken her Mod Podge and added some ink to it and went over a collage journal cover. So I thought, well, I'm going to take her idea and try it. I've got a little cap full of Mod Podge, and I mixed a little bit of the Distress ink and the re-inker thing. I just put 2 drops, 2 small drops. So, like I said, since I don't have, what do you call it? Oops, no, I'm dripping. Since I don't have the gesso, I wanted to do something, so this is what I came up with. And this'll, since I'm going for a distressed look, this'll just, you know, distress it a little bit more. Just give it that overall distressed look. So there's that one. I'm going to put a little, Have y'all ever used these silicone brushes? I forget where. I heard on a video, and I'm so sorry, I can't remember whose, that uses this, and she says, you know how if you don't wash your brushes right away when you use paint or Mod Podge, they'll dry out right away and ruin your brush. This, you just leave, let it dry, and then it just kind of peels right off. So I thought that was a great idea, and I'd love to give somebody credit, but I truly cannot remember where I saw it. If any of you know, please let me know. But it's a great idea, and I think, I don't remember if I got these on Amazon. Probably, maybe the dollar store, but I think Amazon. Okay, so we've got these two. So that's the next step. And then I've got a couple. Did these in stages so we wouldn't have to worry about each stage drying. These two are inked, and I've already done the Mod Podge on them. And that's how they turned out. You can see that little bit of a shine to it. So that's those. And this is one that I was really just kind of playing around with, but it's there too. So let me move this. I feel like I'm kind of jumping around with explaining all this. I hope it's making sense. And look, these are the wet ones, and I just dripped on it. That's okay. It's just gonna have a little dot. I'm gonna let them dry before I do any more though. Okay, and let these two dry, and we'll work on these. So the first thing I'm gonna do, of course, is distress the edges. That's kind of a given, isn't it? I think this would make a really nice background too for your journal pages, something a little different. Not sure where the little spots came from. I don't even remember seeing those before. But that's fine. It all adds to it, right? This. Might as well use it since we have it. This is just one of the smaller regular size index cards. Okay, I think they definitely have an old vintagey, grungy look to them. All right. So, next step now is decorating. Let's see. Just got a bunch of different things off to the side here. I think I'm going to start by doing a little bit of stamping. See how that'll look on here. Yeah, just a little bit of script. Subtle, but gives it a little something extra. Okay. And might as well do this guy. Okay, now I pulled out just some different things we might use, something like this, some of these bird tea cards, just some numbers. Got this little bitty piece of tissue paper or something that I had stamped. I just found it. It's been floating around for who knows how long. Oh, and then I've got some Tim Holtz people. These are some that my friend Lonnie sent me in Happy Mail. Could use those. Have to do that one going the other direction. No, let's see what we want to do. Could use this. Probably do that in the other direction too. Maybe just do this on one of these smaller ones. Yeah, maybe do something like that. Got some book pages. Okay, I'm just going to ink this up. Am I on in frame, I hope? Oops. We've got that. If I want that or not. Let's see. Got some. Actually, this is antique ledger. This is from an old, I think, 1912 ledger book that I got from Johnny over at the junk journal shop. Yeah, let's do something like that. Let me get my glue stick. Love these. This, the handwriting and pencil. Oh, I didn't even really pay attention to where I'm doing this. Shoot, I think I did it too high. It's okay. What else? That little ticket. I'm just going to go ahead and put this down. And once again, I forgot to tilt my glue bottle over. Alrighty, come on. I hate waiting for the glue to come down when y'all are waiting. Boy, it's coming in such a fine string, goodness. Okay. And ink this up a little. Maybe we'll use this old ticket. And it's kind of cute. I'm really liking these backgrounds. Even though I'm covering most of it up, there's still a lot showing. Okay. Might make that into tag shape or not. I don't know. We'll leave it for now. And What else? Do we want to use her? What have I got over here? So how's everybody doing today? What are y'all up to? Something like that. I don't know. What else do we have? What do I have up here? Just a little bin with all sorts of cut-offs and scraps and who knows what. I don't know. Do we want that? I like that it's see-through. Let's just put it down and see. Fingers are so sticky. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Like that. What else? These birds, they're such a pretty color. They really go with the colors on here. What do you think? Actually, I'm kind of liking that. Let's go ahead and get a little ink on it. It's kind of cute. What else? Let's see. I don't know. Let me try something here. Just get some straight edges on this. Maybe put a tab on it. I think I will get some glue on here. Then number. What do you think? What else? All right, I think I'm going to do this. Where'd my glue go? Okay, what do you think of that one? I really do like the backgrounds. And this was just really a kind of scrap that I think I'm going to end up using. What do we want with it? I'm going to keep this one a little more simple. Get some glue on here. Glue on them. Oh, come on. Okay. Want anything else on it? Excuse me. All right, I think that's it. So we've made this one, this, and this one. And then we have, gather up everything. We've got this drying. This one's still a little wet from the Mod Podge. And then these are the two we did to begin with that I'm going to Mod Podge. Yeah, they're damp too. So we'll end up with 4 more. I hope you liked this. I thought it was a lot of fun. And like I said, I will leave her channel linked before. Thank you for being here. I hope you'll give me a thumbs up and come again. Happy crafting.